So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, George is out there with Bailey. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then there's Filipowski, and it's Markkanen in at the 3 spot. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Doris, when you look at the numbers of Miles Bridges, he is a bona fide 20-point-per-game player.
And, Kevin, that's a big statement. It is not easy to score 20 at this level on a nightly basis. To extend that over several years is the sign of good things to come. Keontae George with the elevation. How about that vertical, folks?
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Miller kicks the ball. And here's Green outside. Filipowski grabs the board. About a minute played so far here in the first. Bailey pass to Kessler. Outside, George. Filipowski with it. He's against Bridges. The shot by Filipowski, no good. Hornets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Guys.
Bailey passes to George. Outside, Markkanen. For 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Green in the post. Defended by Filipowski. Bridges misses. It's been a slow start here for Utah. It's a 5-point game. Deflects the pass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Our late first-round pick, Doris, back in 2022. Walker Kessler proving he was a sleeper. He has shown a lot for sure.
Oh, no question about it, Kevin. We are talking about a guy who's got size. He's consistent on the backboards. But there's an offensive arsenal there that maybe was a bit unexpected.
Kessler, a shot's good on the assist by George.
We know Keontae George is an effective playmaker. He always seems to make the right decision with the ball.
Ball kicks to Plumlee. Bridges passes to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
To the inside, and Kessler throws it down.
Wow, Kessler punishing the rim on that finish.
Intercepted. Bailey with the ball. He's against Miller. Yep, that one goes.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Green with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Bridges misses. On the wing, Markkanen. Started by Green. Filipowski. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Yeah, this is why people like to play with Mr. Markkanen. This guy is a solid passer out of that forward spot.
Miller outside. Back to ball. Banked in off the glass.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Jazz have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Bounce pass Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Utah. Kessler the screen. And Lauri Markkanen good for 3.
Whatever the range is, Lauri Markkanen has it. He is such a sweet shooter.
Outside Green. to the paint. A shot that time, not on target. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Bailey with the ball. He's against Miller. There's 1:54 left to play here in the first. Stolen by Ball. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, my goodness. You want to talk about high-level athlete. Mr. Green, have at it.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Charlotte. Utah also making some changes. Drummond comes in for Kyle Filipowski. And it's Collier in for Bailey. 1:43 left here in the opening quarter. And the Hornets trying to build a foundation to us. As we know, there are no quick fixes.
And I know that's tough for fans to hear. They've already endured so much losing with this organization. But the bottom line is, Kev, you know this. Talent wins in this league, and it's not just some talent. You need a lot of it.
And now, joining us on the line, Shams Charania with a recent development. Shams, what's the latest?
Hey, Kevin. The story right now is the Washington Wizards making some early season roster adjustments. They had been looking to make a deal for DeJounte Murray and finally pulled it off. I'm told his scoring and his ability to pester ball handlers made him very appealing to this team. And their hope is that he'll be a natural fit in the lineup.
Hey, Shams, we appreciate the report. Always some interesting news to find out about the NBA. Here's Man after the basket by Utah. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. George passes to Kessler. Down low, it's tipped and stolen by Sexton. Now, Man, still yet to score. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Pass to Collier. On the wing, Markkanen. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
Utah foul. George. First personal foul. Second team foul.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
Charlotte shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Free throw good, Sexton. And the Hornets making a change here. And Sexton drops them both.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Hornets lead by 1. We'll be back shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Charlotte?
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers and quickly converting.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Williams is out there with Collier. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Hendricks in at the small forward position.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Kevin, back to you.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Bridges. Outside, Sexton. 4 on the clock. Drills the three-pointer. Sexton's got 5.
This is a shot Colin Sexton has worked so hard to improve on. Can he be consistent from three-point range?
The shot by Williams, no good. The Hornets with the lead. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Sexton. There's the pick. Inside, Diabate. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Diabate's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here's Bailey, defended by Sexton. Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
This is a 7-footer with some big-time vertical. Markkanen makes that look effortless.
So, DB, after winning the Most Improved Award back in 2023, it's been hard for Markkanen to reach that level again.
I think one thing that happens, Kevin, when you become the focal point of the opponent's scout, you're getting the best defender, you might be getting multiple defenders, and that takes some time to adjust to.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for the Hornets. Sexton on the wing. 5 points in the game. Outside, Ball. Pass to Diabate. And that one, good. 8 points for him.
LaMelo Ball has that basketball on an absolute string and always times his passes quite nicely.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. Diabate grabs the board. Hornets leading by 4. And Sexton has it in the corner. Now Bridges. The shot from the low post is good. Bridges has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
For Charlotte, they've gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. That one drops for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Jazz trail by 8. Here's Collier. Stolen by Ball. Kicked away. Pass to Collier. Now here's Markkanen. He's guarded close. The 3. Bridges with the to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, Ace Bailey's draft journey was highly scrutinized, and it wasn't just his height, but at the combine he measured over 2 inches shorter than he'd been listed in college. Rather, his refusal to work out for any team surprised a lot of folks and executives around the league. But it didn't scare off the Jazz, who selected him 5th overall.
Not everyone can shoot like him. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. George passes to Filipowski. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Bridges left side. Again, the Hornets score.
Boy, it took him a while to warm up, but since the second quarter, he's on fire.
George with the ball. Now guarded by Plumlee. Here's Filipowski. And Bridges with the block. Miller the pass to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
What a great pass from Brandon Miller, just understanding how to put it on time and on target.
Jazz trail by 11. Back to Filipowski.
2 minutes.
Here's Bailey, defended by Bridges. Markkanen in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Right wing from past the arc. The shot by Filipowski, no good.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Here's Plumlee. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Plumlee's got 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Charlotte making the switch. Sexton's checked in. Jazz trail by 13. Going inside. The layup off target. And it's Miller penetrating. Bridges, no one around him. That's good. And it's Miller with the assist. Miller's got his third assist on the night. Utah has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now. And it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent. It's also about timing.
Traps in the tray. Ball's got his second basket.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Jazz shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Pass to Highland. And it's Bones Highland with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Josh Green's checked in for Colin Sexton. It's tipped. Here's Ball. Again, the Hornets score.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Highland passes to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Assist goes to.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Ball. 7 points in the game. This one for 3. That one doesn't go. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Hornets ahead, leading by 17. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for our contestants.
Hey everybody, nothing like a little trade news to perk up your day. We'll take a look first at some transactions around the NBA. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, you know, I'm a busy man, Ernie. You know, I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas, we got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Jazz.
Dave, look.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say, guys? Miles Bridges, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Plumlee is at center, and Bridges next to him. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. And it's Green in at the small forward. So that's the Hornets 5. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, I mean, if we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Miller outside. Good on the triple. Miller's got 6.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
George passes to Kessler. Bridges with the steal. And Ace Bailey picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Miller right side. Bridges inside. Defended by Filipowski. And here's Green outside. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And finished off by Bailey.
I like Bailey attacking the rim at that size.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. And a timeout called by Charles Lee.
Timeout.
Coach needs a moment to talk things over. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the fore.
Yeah, Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Bridges. Shot good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
George passes to Kessler. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Well, at 7 foot with a strong frame, Walker Kessler does a really nice job drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And that one misses. Well, we know the Jazz have been up front. Before you can rebuild, Doris, you got to tear down. And that's what they've done.
And, Kevin, that requires extraordinary patience. You have to be willing to trade away veterans who can contribute to winning. And you have to be willing to prolong the process in order to get max returns. But be under no illusions. Losing is hard on everyone.
Bangs home the trifecta. Filipowski's got 4 points this quarter.
This is the value of having those. Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Get some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Filipowski's got 10 points in the game. And here is Ball. He has 7. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from George. Jazz trail by 17. Kessler a screen on Ball. And George, here we go.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Charlotte's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. The Jazz have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. To the wing right side. Markkanen against Bridges. 6 to shoot. Markkanen can't get it to go. Charlotte leading by 15. Green kicks the ball. They kick it out to Green. And the Hornets miss again. Utah shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Here's Kessler. A shot's good on the assist by George. Kessler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
No problems knocking that one down. Miller's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hornets. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the Hornets. Diabate's checked in, and it's Colin Sexton in for Green. And a switcher also for Utah. Collier's checked in. Kessler with it. 12 points for him. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got his 5th rebound in this one. The open look here for Sexton. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Kevin, back to you.
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Count that bucket. Lepowski's got 12 in the game.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Ball sets a screen for Sexton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Filipowski.
One of those do-it-all kinds of players on the offensive end. The height of LaMelo Ball, 6'7". Boy, he's got a lot of advantages in the backcourt.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. That's good from Ball.
LaMelo, one of those guys at the top of the list in terms of excitement. This guy is capable of the spectacular.
Ball hits them both. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Williams is checked in for the Hornets. Trey Mann comes in for Ball. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Hendricks, good.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Pass to Sexton. In the corner, Kneppel with it. And again, the Hornets missing. Jazz trail by 18. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Collier, and he converts the layup. Collier's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
In the corner, Kneppel with it. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. And the Hornets lead by 19.
That's his shot. When Kneppel gets any sliver of breathing room from deep, he's going to fire.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Drummond. Collier out there with Williams. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Nurkic in at the center, locking down the middle. Over to the left wing. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Williams. It's good.
Williams, assisted by Yusuf Nurkic.
Charlotte leading by 19 points. To the middle. Here's Diabate. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Collier. That's good.
Come on now. That's easy money.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Now, man. Bridges outside. Good D by Drummond.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Williams.
But get the ball and go to work. Markkanen using his size to great effect inside.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Ball's checked in for the Hornets. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Jazz trail by 17. Let's go to the sideline and hear some news about Keontae George. Allie, what have you heard there?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Jazz was able to update me on the situation. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Normally, this is an injury that would take a while to recover from, but they're saying he may be able to play on it. We'll be monitoring the situation and keep you updated.
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Williams finds Markkanen. And here is Drummond. There's the triple. Tries again, and Markkanen lays it up and in. Markkanen's got 4 points this quarter.
This is what you hope. You want to see Markkanen mix it up on the glass, right? Keep the play alive. Make sure you convert.
Pass to Knippel. And looks like the illegal hit was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the lead, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Jazz trail by 15. Drummond with a screen on ball. And he gets it to go.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Miller to pass the ball. Now Green. There's the lob to Bridges. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
The opportunistic Bridges sees him falling asleep defensively. Up and over the top he goes.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
LaMelo Ball loves creating for his team. I love the look right there. Just so easy to play with.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
Everyone get loud and give it up.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Norkic checked in for Walker Kessler. Love comes in for Andre Drummond. Bailey's checked in for Williams. And Georgia subbed in for Collier. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hornets.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals. Transition.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And this is what you want on both ends, to win the battle of effort.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Bones Highland is jacked in for the Jazz. Here's Love. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Miller.
And you've got to do a better job of making sure the defender isn't in your space. I mean, if you're going to pump fake, you've got to make sure he doesn't have a chance for the steal.
Bridges. The long shot, no good. Jazz trail by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hornets.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Miles Bridges.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Green rips down the board. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And the shot will go down.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Love. Oh, good on the layup. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Just 5 to shoot. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game.